Oh damn, I just know the game like I'm Novocaine. I'm a man, I just want the growth so I can make it rain. Live through pain, they don't understand I'm in a different lane. I'm a beast with this shit, I bet you that I'm eating brains. I ain't like to rap and entertain. What makes me tick, I don't need to explain. But since you ask, nigga, I'm a walking pain. Creep fiction, nigga, I just wanna see it gain. I'ma keep it plain and
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy K the Beast, and this is the place to be. For you guys, I wanted to like switch things up just a little bit because usually I talk about things that's either on my mind or things that is pertaining to my life or things that's going on in the world, or just things that just generally like just pops up like all up in here. But what I wanted to do is that I want to pay homage to all of the people that have paved the way to be able to let me do the things that I'm able to do. Like, cause there's a lot of people like in the past that weren't able to have like the freedoms that I have today. And I gotta pay homage to, like a lot of people that have done that. It's Black History Month, of course I'm African American. But I feel like I need to give my just dues, and my I need to be grateful for a lot of things that the people that have done like in the earlier generations, what they sacrificed, just everything that they did in order for me to be able to just do this, period, to be able to have the freedom to voice my opinions, voice my thoughts and everything. I want to do that. So before we get into that, what I would like for you guys to do is to subscribe to the channel, turn the post notifications on, like and share these videos, and comment. And you know what? The reason why I like for you guys to comment is because I like to see what's on y'all minds, how y'all think about certain situations. I love hearing how y'all feel about things, and I love hearing your feedback. So come on now, like ramp up those comments, ramp up those subscriptions, because soon those that's subscribed to me is gonna reap the benefits of it, though. Yeah, I got plenty of stuff in store for you guys. So today what I wanted to do is that I wanted to pay homage to a lot of people that have paved the way for me. What do I mean by that is that a lot of people that make me be comfortable with what I really want to do, as far as like not just YouTubing, but to also be original, be creative, just be me. Because I feel like if I'm not able to like really be myself, then what is the point of showing it to you guys, or to actually just do what I do? Like I love voicing my opinions. I love making people happy. I love making people laugh and everything. But I just want to take this video right here to just show my undying gratitude to these people. Now, like first I would like to give my props to is my mom. Now, my mother, I'm telling you, like, she is one of my main supporters, though, when it comes to no matter what I want to do in life, my mother, she always have my back. She always supported me, even though if it was some things that I really didn't want to do, but she was still supporting me on doing it anyways. Like, it seems like no matter what I post on Facebook, and don't worry, it's everything positive, but everything that I post, like, she supports it. She always told me that it doesn't matter what other people think, as long as you love it at the end of the day, then you go and do that, because you're gonna want to put effort into what really makes you happy at the end of the day. And she's absolutely right. Like, for me, I'm going like full throttle on this, though. Like how my name is K the Beast, I'm going full beast mode on every single thing in my life, including this. So thank you, Mom. I love you. You're one of my inspirations, and plus, you know, she's a Ebony Queen, though. So, you know, I like to pay my homage to her. Now, another person that I would like to pay homage to is my grandmother. Now, my grandmother, she I'll just say this to you guys. She means a lot to me. Because without my grandmother, man, there's a lot of things that I feel like I wouldn't be able to do in life, though, man. Like there was times where when I needed somebody the most, she was there for me. She's she's somebody that I talk to like on the daily. Because why? Because I love her, like, duh. And my grandmother, she's a God-fearing woman, and I love that because I love hearing anything that's going on with like either me or in the world that she implies God into it, and it'd be exactly what I be needing, to go out in this world, though. Like, take for instance, like everything that's going on, like even in 2020, that was going on with like the Black Lives Matter and like people getting hurt, people being like discriminated. Like, it's been going on for years though, but now it's being brought to the forefront, and now that we're actually taking action as far as that. And my grandma have always told me like, oh man, she's gonna kill me if I don't remember this quote from the Bible though too. Is be still, and I think it's watch for God. If I get this wrong, please correct me. But my grandmother has always told me like, be still, because God's got it. No matter what the situation is, God always got it. And when it comes to her though too, it seems like she's the type of grandmother that you could go to her and you could ask her like anything that's on your mind, and she will be able to keep it real with you. She will be honest with you. Like, no matter what the situation is that she don't place judgment on people. She's the type of person that it doesn't matter like what background you come from, just as long as you come at her with respect, she's cool with you. Now, if you disrespect her, on the other hand, well, you're gonna have to deal with me. You're gonna have to deal with the whole family, because we don't play that. Y'all, we don't play with y'all disrespecting our grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, it's her, it's my mother. Then I would say people that that's out there as far as like celebrity is concerned is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is like one of my biggest inspirations, because he's a funny dude. He keeps it real. He doesn't care what people think of him, and most importantly, the dude is as authentic as you can be. Like, he don't let things or people change who he is as a person. Now, take for instance like when he had the Chappelle show, and after the second season, it was like he bounced, he skedaddled. Why? Because I think it was because of the fact that he didn't want the money that he was getting for the third season to corrupt with his mind, as far as like being original, being who he was as a person. And I give him that. I commend him for that. And that's something that I'm gonna always do. I'm gonna always keep it real. I'm gonna always be me. I'm never gonna sell out. I'm never gonna, not gonna let anybody dictate how I am as a person. Because at the end of the day, individuality is one of the most rare things that we have, and that we need to protect, because it's that precious. We always gotta keep that in mind, that our individuality is what makes us unique. So, and plus, Dave Chappelle, he gotta be one of the funniest dudes that I've ever watched a day in my life, man. Like the Chappelle show, prime example, Chappelle show. he had did this skit, and it was what was it? It was the I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but it was like it was the it was the racial draft, and what was it? He was playing as Tiger Woods. Now, in the back, I mean, like they were saying how, like, you know, he got he got drafted by the black people, and then he came up. He was like, "Salon fried rice, hello fried chicken, yeah, yeah, yeah." And I always wanted to say this for shizzle. Like, stuff like that cracks me up. The Rick James thing, freaking hilarious. There's plenty of other stuff. Black Bush, when he was a Black George Bush. Like, me and my brother loved that skit because it was the part where he had the oil and and then one of the reporters was talked about the oil, and he was like, oil. Chick, what you think we trying to do? We trying to cook? I mean, and the next thing you know, he just slapped the water out of the table, and he just started running. It's how he did it, which was hilarious. So it's Dave Chappelle, then also Langston Hughes. Now, for me, I love poetry. I always had like a fondness for poetry, but you know, I don't tell a lot of people. Why? Because I feel like poetry is one of those things where, like, I like to have that to myself, but now everybody knows. But Langston Hughes, I love his poetry. I love it. Especially the fact that he was part of the Black Harlem Renaissance. I absolutely loved it. Who else? Maya Angelou, one of my favorite female poets of all time. One of my favorite poems from her is called "The Caged Bird." If you haven't read it yet, read it, because I'm telling you, that woman has a skill. That woman was blessed by God with the skill that she got as far as like being a poet. Now, let's see, my favorite actors, I'll say Denzel Washington. Who else is my favorite? Let's see, Denzel Washington. RIP to Chadwick Boseman. Like, not only was he the Black Panther, of course, but he also played Jackie Robinson. He also played James Brown. He also, well, I forgot what else he played in, but it was like this new Netflix movie, and it had Viola Davis in it. Mind you, I like Viola Davis too, so shout outs to her. But Chadwick Boseman, he played a movie with her though too. I think that was one of his last films, and for me, like, I feel like he's an inspiration. Denzel Washington, it's like he's multi-talented when it comes to the acting field. Like, he could literally like change characters on the fly. Like, come on now, Training Day. That's all I say. Training Day. Come on now, man. So it's that, and then, you know, in the sports world, like, I got, you know, my LeBron James. You know, he's, you know, to me, he's the king. You know, one of the best out there. You know, LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, and, you know, I love Kobe. Who else? I like Charles Barkley though too. Don't get me wrong, man. I like the dirtiness that he be bringing to the game though too. Let me see. As far as like football, I would say Stephon Diggs. Like, I'm talking about people like Tremaine Edmonds. Let's see who else. We got Michael Thomas. We have. Let me see. As far as like football, even though he's light skinned, he's still black. So Jordan Poyer. Jordan Poyer is one of my favorite players, man. Yo, he safety for the Buffalo Bills, you know, my team, my squad. You know, he's hard hitting, and plus he's a family man. I love that, you know. And Stephon Diggs, like I said, you know, best wide receiver in the NFL. You can't tell me otherwise. You know, you may say Devontae Adams, and he's my boy though too, but Stephon Diggs is the boy. Now, when it comes to like music wise, I'm talking about people like, ooh, there's a lot of people like Childish Gambino. If anybody knows me, Childish Gambino is one of my favorite artists of all time. That dude, like right now, like y'all getting like the fanboy me as far as like this whole thing is concerned, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that's an inspiration to me. Like Childish Gambino. Now he's multi-talented. He made shows. He has a great musical career. He produces. He writes. Dude, like he does it all. But Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover. I don't want to get that wrong because like it'll be some people that slit my throat. But love that. Love the mess out of that dude. That dude is like one of my inspirations. Like he's one of those people like Dave Chappelle. He keeps it real. He keeps it 100%, and that's what that's what I love about Donald Glover. That he don't change for nobody. He don't. Like he keeps it authentic, 100% him. You know. Let's see who else in the music game. Of course, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. You got Louis Armstrong. Yes, I listen to jazz. Don't think I'm just a rapping hip hop. I love jazz. So Louis Armstrong. Then you have people like Duke Ellington. You also have people like Donnie McClurkin and Marvin Sapp and Kirk Franklin and plenty of boys like Lecrae and Trip Lee and who I got a lot for y'all boys, but that's the few that I wanted to name. I wanted to do a rapid fire when it comes to people that inspire me. But just to let y'all know, like I say all of these names, but there's plenty of people that's in our African American community, actually our African American history, that have done so much for us, and we gotta not only pay homage to them, but we also gotta thank these people. And the one way we could actually help to thank these people is to be able to go on and over exceed their legacy. And what I mean by that is not only do what they did, but find a way to be able to one up it, so you be able to say Dr. Martin Luther King helped me become an advocate just because of what he did, and I wanted to further it more. Or what I also wanted to do though too is that I wanted to be like Madam C.J. Walker if it's like a woman. Like why? Because she's the one who for the ladies, she's the the originator when it comes to the hair products, and maybe you want to further into that. Or there's a lot of people that you could do. You could do like Harriet Tubman. She was an abolitionist. And you got people like Rosa Parks that paved the way for us to be able to ride the buses and not only just that, but to jumpstart on the civil rights movement. And then we also got so many people that I can name. It's freaking ridiculous. But I also want to pay homage to the people that's in kind of in my generation, like my brother Slick Lano. Not only he's a great artist. Check out his music. His music is my outro, and that joint is fire. But not only that, he's a great father. He's a great husband. He's your family man, but he's also real gifted in music. James Wynn, dope artist though, man. Like he's my intro. And that intro is that it's fuego, man. check that out. Check him out. I got the information in the outro though too. Also, like, give a shout out to people like Kane Wave. Like, he's from Buffalo though too. He's that dude is dope. That dude is blowing up right now. Like, I like to pay homage to him though too, because you know it's in his name. He's riding his own wave. Excuse me. He's riding his own wave. He's not trying to follow other people. Excuse me. Like, he's doing his own thing. He's riding his own wave. And I'm not hopping on tip when it comes to these people. I just want to show them that, you know, in ways they inspire me to be oh, excuse me, to be what I want to be. Which is, you know, a great YouTuber, a great influencer, a great person to the people. So, you know, love to pay homage to those people, man. And, you know, we also need to pay homage to our Ebony Queens like Beyonce. And even though, like, she's known for, you know, twerking. Meg Thee Stallion, though, too, because she gives a lot of confidence to women. Viola Davis, Halle Berry, you know, Angela Bassett, you know, people like Michelle Obama. Yes, Michelle Obama. And matter of fact, Barack Obama though too. He's one of my favorites though too, man. Come on. You can't have an inspiration without putting in Barack Obama. Come on. But them, like, the list could go on and on and on. But just to let y'all know, like, we need to pay homage to these people. We gotta give credit for what it's due when it comes to these people, because without them, there wouldn't be no us, you know, as far as like being able to be able to pursue things that we're able to pursue, you know. And oh yeah, major shout outs, like, when it comes to like YouTube though too. There's a lot of artists, a lot of like YouTubers that I look up to, like RDC World, freaking hilarious. Big Jaw, freaking hilarious with the yams, with the yamages and the Yamsterdams, and the Yams Are Us. You know, dude is like one of my biggest inspirations. Who else? Let's see. McQueen. Love McQueen. Young Easy and Natalie. Even though, you know, they, you know, when it comes to what they do things their way, which is like a dope, awesome way. Like, I do things my way though too, but I like to say, like, y'all are my inspirations though too. Who else? Who else I like? Cornell. Let's see. Carrie. Let me see. There's plenty of people that I'm leaving out that I'm so tight about that I can't remember right now. But dude, like, yeah. Everybody that's out there, I'm just letting y'all know, pay homage to the people in your past, because without them, we wouldn't be what we are right now. Thank them, thank God, you know, for everything though. And as always, you guys, what I need you guys to do is, as always, subscribe to the channel, turn the post notifications on, like and share these videos, and comment. And you know why? Because it's your boy K the Beast, and this is always the place to be. And I'm out.
My intentions were to love you. My intentions were to cuff you. Now I need a break. Thought that I can trust you, but now that's all above you. But I can't. thought that you were the one. Wow, I'm sitting here looking so stupid. Intentions us forever. To be honest, I'll do better when we're not a thing.
Took all that I can take. I'm so sick of you, I need a break.